Hey guys, what is up? It's Jessica and welcome back to another video. So today I am going to be clearing out all of last year's school items such as binders, folders, and all of my last year's papers. Today is August 30th and my school starts on September 8th. So yes, I'm doing this quite late. I should have been doing this a lot earlier, but online school happened and I don't really need my binders for online school since we're online. So yeah, I've been ignoring my in-person supplies. So yes, that is why I'm doing this quite late. Also guys, comment down below when you are also starting school because I'm not excited. First thing to do is to gather all of the supplies from last year, and I had this like 3-tiered cart. So I'm gonna remove everything. On my desk, I also have this file folder thing, and I do have some of my school items in here. So let me just, oh no! Alright, so these are all of my school items from last year. Yes, I doodle on my folder sometimes when I'm bored. Okay, there's like stuff everywhere, so let me clear it out. Make a neat little pile. I turned on my light because the sun is going down a little bit. This pink binder was actually my history binder. There's actually not much stuff in here because we did like clear out our things halfway through the year. So yes, I'm just going to remove everything. We also did a lot of our history work online, so that's why there aren't much papers, really. This is my math binder. Yes, I drew some random doodles. They're not very good. I'm just like... Oh, I also shared this binder with English. So the back section, like back here, is like all like English. But English, we didn't get a lot of papers either, so that's why I shared it. I'm creating this little pile right here. This folder, there is some stuff in here. This folder held a lot of grades and the feedback the teacher would give you, so I'm gonna keep it too. I'm just gonna put everything in this pile for now. And then, all the folders and dividers I'm gonna put in a separate pile. Next is science. Again, I doodle a lot on my school supplies, so yes, there's like random calligraphy things on here. All right. Oh, we have these like plastic, what are these called? I literally forgot. They're called like paper sheet protectors, I think. I'm gonna take the paper inside them out, and we can put them with the divider pile. Oh my goodness, my periodic table of elements. Science always has the most papers. Moving on to notebooks. I'm not necessarily sure if this is a notebook or a binder. It's like a combination. It's like a binder bound kind of notebook, I guess. Yes, it is very different from the standard American binders. I got this in China, but this was my health notebook that I used. So I just have do nows and notes. Lots of definitions. Alright, this is the last written on page. The book also came with a lot of like pre-included pages, so that's why they're still in here, but I don't use them that much because they have like weird formats I don't need to use. I have another one of this kind. This one has a green washi tape to tell that it's for my math. The reason why my notes are not with my math binder is because, well, my voice. The reason that my notes or like work is not with my binder is because the math binder is combined with the English binder, and that binder is my biggest binder, and it was a hassle every time to take that binder out. So whenever I had to do now or just like do a quick problem, this was the notebook to use. But when we ever had handouts and things like that, I put it into my math binder. Oh. Right. These pages are all blank back here, so I'm just going to leave them in. We have a spiral bound notebook, and the spiral is coming out. So I'm going to actually like swirl it back in. Alright, this like bent part that stops it from rolling actually broke off. So that is why that happened. But this was, again, my English notes whenever we had to take notes for a book. I did it all in here. I attempted to be kind of fancy here. But I think I'm going to just remove these pages because I only used a few sheets. So again, this could be reused. I pulled it out ring by ring so it wouldn't like leave random pieces in there. Alright, that is done with. The last thing, I'm going to angle you guys up a little bit so y'all can kind of see all the papers. So this is the folder that I used to put all my homework. So whenever I had an assignment, I put it in here, and when I finished it, I put it into its binder. So this was like my work in progress folder. There's a lot of things put in here. Let me open it up. There's a lot of doodles. I always kept some scrap pieces of paper that I didn't really finish yet and still had some space, so when I was bored, I could letter in them because that's what I want to do. A lot of this stuff I also put in during quarantine because I didn't know where to put them. So this is some of my Chinese school stuff. So let me remove that and put that into a separate place. We have some notes. This is for class. Chinese stuff we can remove. I'm gonna do this so you guys can see a little better what is in my folder. I'm looking through all of my math. Oh, you guys can't see. This way you can see everything. If you're wondering why all of my stuff in this general folder is Mandarin, it's because I never actually had a Mandarin binder folder. I put all my Mandarin stuff in here, which is not good, but since I do speak Mandarin at home, and I have some background knowledge in it, you know. I don't really need these things a lot. I don't look back on the papers that she gives us a lot, so I just put them in my general folder. So yes, it wouldn't be useful to me if I had a Mandarin folder by itself. All right, so this is like a view of my desk. Right here we have a bunch of things that I'm contemplating whether I should keep or not, if I don't really need them. And some of these are like worksheets that are completely empty and stuff. We have my like dividers, protectors, things like that. And a thick wad of worksheets and things. All right, so I'm gonna remove these. Whoa. I'm going to remove these. They can be reused, so I'm going to put that somewhere else a little later. But first, we have to, oh, I forgot. We have to reorganize and sort through this entire pile of worksheets. This feels so satisfying to hold though and flip through. It's very messy though. So I sorted everything out. This is everything that I want to throw away. It is a huge pile. You can't really tell on camera. Let me organize this. It is very chaotic right now. So this is an entire stack of papers I'm going to be recycling. I also have some of the papers that I knew I didn't want from my general folder, so I'm going to add it to this pile. These are the things I was contemplating about. So yeah, these are all the papers I was contemplating about, and I think I'm going to throw them all away because it's all Mandarin. these are the papers I am keeping, and I'm going to sort them into different categories of subjects. Behind my 3-tiered cart thing, I have this section of my bookshelf that is for school. So I have folders for different subjects. I do this every year, so I already have designated folders for every subject in this little container. So let me just this is alright, so let me find the folders that I need to use. Alright, so I picked up my 3 folders. This is for math. This one is, let me check, English, and this one is for science. The math one is super bulky right now, so I'm going to have to cut down some of this stuff because I have not looked at it in a while, so that means I don't really need it. Alright, so I did take some things out of my math folder, and I'm just going to organize all of this. I did not pick a folder for history because there's only one thing that I kept for history, so yes, I can just stick that in. Oh, I'm going to put a sticky note for when the second part of the year starts so that I remember. Alright, everything is where it is supposed to be, and now let's put it all back. It's a bit of blue at the bottom of the screen. Kind of don't like that, but you know, I don't know how else to prop you guys up to this angle. But yeah, I'm going to be putting my folders back in here. Oh, that's a piece of dust. Have my folders, dividers, things all over the floor, so I'm gonna put them in here too. Alright, I just put this bin back inside this shelf area. I'm now going to put all of my binders and everything back into here. But before putting the binders back in, I'm going to wipe them down because they do have a lot of calligraphy and a bit of dirt from the last year of use. So yes, I'm just gonna wipe it down. I am probably going to reuse all of my binders and school supplies from last year because I am not going to go outside to school shop, and yeah, I'm doing online school, so there's probably going to be less papers. So yes, no need to buy new things when I already have them right here. And yeah, we have successfully completed cleaning out and decluttering all of last year's things. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do this and maybe cleaned or organized along with me. And yes, I will see you guys in another video. Bye!